The FIFA World Cup 2026 is over. Spain are world champions. But today we are not talking about the final. Today we are talking about every single official award that was handed out at the greatest World Cup in history. The Golden Boot, the Golden Ball, the Golden Glove, the Young Player Award, the Fair Play Award, and of course the World Cup trophy itself. Every single award, every single winner, full breakdown. And trust me, some of these award winners made history in ways that have never been done before in the entire history of this tournament. Records were broken, legends were created, and one player did something that nobody, not Messi, not Ronaldo, not Pele, has ever done before. You are going to want to stick around for every single one of these. Let's get into it. Let's start with the biggest one, the one that every single player, every single manager, and every single nation dreams about from the moment they qualify. The FIFA World Cup trophy. Spain are world champions for the second time in their history, 16 years after lifting that trophy for the first time in South Africa in 2010. Luis de la Fuente's side delivered one of the greatest tournament performances in the history of this competition and walked away with the most prestigious trophy in world football. But here's what makes this Spain side truly historic and truly special. They are the first World Cup winning team in the entire history of this tournament, 1 goal in 8 matches against the best teams in the entire world. That is not just winning the World Cup, that is absolutely dominating it from start to finish in a way that no team has ever done before. Think about what they did to get here. They cruised through their group without breaking a sweat. They beat some of the best teams in the world in the knockout rounds. They knocked out France, the most dominant attacking side in this entire tournament, 2-0 in the semifinals. And then they faced Argentina, the defending world champions, in the final and won 1-0 in extra time without ever really looking like they were going to lose. Luis de la Fuente built a team that was simply impossible to break down, a team that controlled every single match they played, a team that had the perfect balance of defensive solidity and attacking brilliance, and a team that peaked at exactly the right moment when the whole world was watching. Spain are world champions, and they were absolutely worthy of every single bit of it. Now let's talk about the Golden Boot, the award that goes to the top scorer of the entire tournament. And this year it goes to Kylian Mbappe of France with 10 World Cup tournament. Let that number sink in for a moment because that is an absolutely extraordinary achievement. 10 goals in 8 matches at the biggest tournament on the planet against the best defenses in the entire world. The man was just on a completely different level throughout this entire World Cup. But here's what makes this even more special. Mbappe did not just win the Golden Boot. He made history by becoming the first player in the entire history of the World Cup to win the Golden Boot at 2 consecutive tournaments. He won it in Qatar in 2022, and now he has won it again in 2026. Nobody has ever done that before. Not Ronaldo, not Messi, not Ronaldo Nazario, not Pele, nobody. Mbappe is the first, and that tells you everything about how extraordinary this man is as a footballer. And if that was not enough, Mbappe has now extended his record as the all-time leading World Cup scorer in the history of men's football with 22 career World Cup goals. Records this man is going to break before his career is over are almost impossible to even imagine right now. France finished 4th in this tournament. They lost to England 6-4 in an absolutely incredible bronze medal match. But Mbappe showed up every single game, delivered every single time, and was the most individually brilliant player in the entire World Cup. The Golden Boot is his, and he deserved every single bit of it. Now the Golden Ball, the most prestigious individual award at the World Cup, the award that goes to the best player of the entire tournament. And in 2026, it goes to Rodri of Spain. Now, some people might have expected this to go to Mbappe given his 10 goals. Some people might have expected it to go to Messi given his performances for Argentina throughout the tournament. But Rodri, the Manchester City midfielder and 2024 Ballon d'Or winner, was simply the heartbeat of the greatest team in this World Cup, and he fully deserved this award. Think about what Rodri did for Spain throughout this tournament. He controlled every single match from the center of midfield. He protected that defense that conceded just 1 goal in 8 matches. He dictated the tempo, he broke up opposition attacks, he kept Spain calm and organized in every single moment, and he led his team with the composure and the authority of a true world-class captain and leader. Rodri is now the first ever Spaniard to win the Golden Ball in the history of the World Cup. The first ever, and he adds this to a trophy cabinet that already includes the 2024 Ballon d'Or, the Euro 2024 title, and multiple Premier League and Champions League medals with Manchester City. The man is arguably the greatest midfielder on the planet right now, and this golden ball is just the latest proof of that. Messi remains the only player in history to win the golden ball twice, in 2014 and 2022. But in 2026, the honor stayed with the world champions, and nobody can argue with that decision. The Golden Glove. And this year, it goes to Spain's Unai Simon. And 7. Unai Simon was an absolute wall throughout this entire World Cup, and was one of the single biggest reasons why Spain conceded just one goal in the entire tournament. Match after match after match, he was commanding, he was confident, and he was absolutely unbeatable between the posts. Think about some of the saves he made throughout this tournament. Think about the pressure he handled in the knockout rounds when Spain were up against some of the best attacking players in the world. Mbappe, Messi, Bellingham, the best players on the planet were trying to score past Unai Simon. Unai Simon takes home the Golden Glove as the best goalkeeper of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, a fully deserved winner and a massive part of Spain's historic triumph. Young Player of the Tournament award goes to Pau Cubarsí of Spain, 19 years old, a teenager, winning a World Cup and being named the best young player of the entire tournament in the same night. What an absolutely incredible moment for this young man. Cubarsí was rock solid at the back for Spain throughout the entire tournament. For a 19-year-old to perform at that level, Big's composure, his reading of the game, his ability to defend one-on-one, and his calmness on the ball were all just incredible for someone his age. He joins a very prestigious list of previous Young Player of the Tournament winners that includes Kylian Mbappe in 2018, Thomas Muller in 2010, and Enzo Fernandez in 2022. The company he is keeping tells you everything about the level this young man is already at, and everything about the future that lies ahead of him. Pau Cubarsí is 19 years old, he is a World Cup winner, and he has just been named the best young player on the planet. The next decade of world football is going to belong to him, and players like Lamine and the sky is genuinely the limit for this extraordinary young talent. Every single official award from the FIFA World Cup 2026. Spain dominated not just the trophy, but the individual awards as well, with Rodri, Unai Simon, and Pau Cubarsí all picking up major prizes. Mbappe made history with his golden boot. And Netherlands showed the world how the game should be played. This has been the greatest World Cup in history, and these award winners will be remembered forever. Which award winner surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments below, smash that like button, and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.